Hello, good morning. Welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and Hits 103.9 FM in Accra, in Kumasi on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Volta Premier Ho, Amenu Veve FM, Aplao, Lolonyo FM Hohoi, and Kekeli FM Ho. Get radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, the Ghana Medical Association threatens to withdraw members from the Bimbila Hospital over safety concerns after angry residents locked up offices of the medical superintendent. We'll hear from the MCE, who says nurses are back to work.
The nurses have agreed that once the administration block is open, they are also prepared to render services.
Also, minority in parliament fully backs the foreign affairs minister's summary with withdrawal of passport officers on secondment as she calls for clearing of backlog of passports.
The minister going there herself and taking decisive action, I think that should be applauded. So the solution really lies in the backlog being addressed.
Daryl has business.
Yes, Mami, you see prices of petrol and diesel likely to increase averagely by about 5.7% beginning tomorrow, August 16. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And later, with 200 people dead since riots in Boko began in 2021, and Otunfo-led committees working to bring feuding factions to the negotiation table in order to end the conflict.
We were to engage the youth group, women groups, and other stakeholders. But unfortunately, the committee got stalled because of one of the factions pulling out of it. That's the Kusasi side.
I am Amazing Yamiche Thompson. Details shortly. Now let's begin. The Ghana Medical Association, GMA, has threatened to withdraw its members from the Bimbila Municipal Hospital over safety concerns after angry residents stormed and locked up offices of the medical superintendent. The youth have accused the hospital administrators of mismanagement, resulting in the disconnection of water to the facility over a 240,000 cedi debt. The GMA has issued a statement on the matter, and Joy News editor Elton Broby joins me with details. Elton, what does the statement say?
So the Ghana Medical Association first expresses disappointment at the conduct of the residents, calling on the MC, the regional minister, and the member of parliament for the area to call the youth to order. They say they are closely monitoring the situation at the hospital and will advise its members appropriately in due course. It, however, emphasized that if the acts that threaten lives and property persist, the association will be left with no choice but to ensure that no doctor return to the facility either now or in the foreseeable future, since their safety cannot be guaranteed.
Thank you, Elton. Meanwhile, the MC of Nanumba North, Abdullah Yakub, says calm has been restored and the nurses have returned to work. He spoke to Joy News after a Security Council meeting on Monday.
The good news is that the nurses have agreed that once the administration block is open, they are also prepared to render services, while the regional director and the of health services look into the petition that they have submitted to them. So I'm just urging the regional director of health services for them to resolve this issue quickly. If they are coming to move the medical troop, they'll move him and bring a new one immediately so that work will not be impeded.
You're Nanumba North MC Abdullah Yakub. An Otunfo-led committee is working to bring conflicting factions to the mediation table as part of a broader process to resolve the Boko conflict. Over the weekend, another attack claimed the life of one person. Despite a setback caused by the withdrawal of one faction from the mediation table, the committee is determined to work towards ending the dispute. Ali Anankbing is Regional Executive Secretary of the National Peace Council in the Upper East region.
We were working mostly with the Boko Integrating Peace Committee, through which we were to engage the youth groups, women groups, and other stakeholders. But unfortunately, the committee got stalled because of one of the factions pulling out of it. That's the Kusasi side. So currently, we are at a point that we are working to get the committee revitalized. We are speaking with some of the actors, and they are helping us to the ways that through which we can get the committee working again.
The minority in Parliament has backed the Foreign Affairs Minister's decision to withdraw officers at the Passport Office. Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Shelley Aikobochi, directed officers on secondment from various agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, Immigration, and NIB, whom have exceeded their authorized duration, to be replaced. The minister's move comes after allegations of extortion leveled against the office.
Anybody who has been here for more than a year, from Monday, please do not come back because you've been changed. We want to bring some sanity. Every time politicians are corrupt. Meanwhile, it's some public civil servants who will do things that shouldn't be done, and then they put it on politicians. We do the right thing. I'm trying to bring sanity into the passport system.
Well, ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee in Parliament, Samuel Kujeto-Ablakwa, lauded the decision as a right course of action. However, he wants the allegations investigated.
There's a backlog. There are reports of all kinds of underhand dealing, bribery, and all of that. So the minister going there herself and taking decisive action, I think that should be applauded. The challenge with this approach is that if care is not taken, some innocent people could be caught in the mix. So we will urge the ministry to still carry out some due process. Let's have an independent committee to investigate these matters.
Mr. Kujeto-Ablakwa is also urging the ministry to ensure the backlog of passports are worked on and delivered. With barely 2 weeks to the Super Delegates Congress of the governing NPP, flag bearer hopeful Francis Adainimo is calling for a free and fair election to prevent post-election divisions. He's, however, hopeful of winning the elections to lead the party. Samuel Mbura of our political desk has more.
Adainimo is number 7 on the ballot paper, dubbing himself the Cristiano Ronaldo of the race. Nimo says he's out to prove a point and not an underdog.
I will be seen as the underdog again in this election, and that will be the underdog causing an upset or a surprise at the end of the day.
The former Mampo MP comes into the race with a vision to the forefront, one that stretches beyond party lines. His ultimate goal is to infuse unity into the MPP's core.
So the fundamental requirement is that we need to bring all members of the party together.
However, Mr. Nimo believes that the role of the elections committee in shaping the party's cohesion to ensure unity is critical by conducting a free and fair election.
Let us offer an even playing field, characterized by the free nature of it, the fair nature of it.
Leveraging his professional prowess as an engineer, Mr. Nimo assessed his unique suitability to lead the country.
Having worked as a civil servant also before at the Ministry of Roads and Highways, and having been a member of parliament, I have enough insight into how central government operates or how the entire governance structure of the country is. I have enough insight.
In 2 weeks, the fate of 5 will be decided among 10 aspirants at the Super Delegates Congress of the MPP. Will the former Mampo MP, who is contesting the race for the second time, make it to the list? Time will decide. Samuel Mbura, Joy News.
And now to the Upper West region, the case of the 35-year-old Islamic weddings MC will be heard in camera beginning today at the Wa Circuit Court. Rashid Ahmed Anata is facing 18 counts of sexual assault on 12 minors in the past 2 years. Joy News Upper West regional correspondent Rafiq Salam has more.
35-year-old Rashid Ahmed Anata is loved and despised in equal measure, and he faces 18 counts of sexual assaulting 12 minors.
These are two different set of girls, so you can't lump them together because it's not from the same act.
Principal State Attorney Lawyer Said Abdul Shakur will record whatever you have in camera proceedings of the court beginning tomorrow.
We bring it in tomorrow. We'll bring in some 3 of the victims. We bring them in. We'll do it in camera hand. We'll try as much as possible to protect their identities, and then we will start very early tomorrow.
Chief Executive Officer of Bahas Foundation, Yusuf Ilyasu Baba, who reported the matter to the police on May 25, and therefore the complainant in the cases is unwavering in his stance.
I'm not protected at all. So I'm focused on where I'm going, where I'm coming from, and where I'm going. I want to see the end of this case.
Also in court was the Upper House Regional Director of Gender, Women, Children and Social Protection, Charity Bature. Those he has her eyes on the court for justice.
So for me, it's not just about getting what the court to say, but also focusing on the girls, giving them the right services that they need.
And that was Rafiq Salam's report, and that's it for the bulletin. In our top story, the Ghana Medical Association threatens to withdraw members from the Bimbila Hospital for safety concerns after angry residents locked up the offices of the medical superintendent. I am Amiesi Nyamiche Thompson. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.
Of the sector.